Hey there everybody, this is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged by Little Karibo. Okay, this time playing a little catch-up. Haven't reacted to this in a while. Have episodes number 78, 79, and 80, being Binary Sunseto, Yugioh or Yu-Gi-Oh! Kiwami, and Roof Raff. Alright. Let us get it started with episode number 78. As always, links are in the description below. Be sure to support Little Karibo. And, starting the first one. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Previously on Yugioh.
I have made love to this man!
Huh.
Good for you!
I played a card game with him.
Oh, right. Mr. Kaiba, your company is now owned by Darts.
Well, they're not.
Wait, didn't that character used to be a Nazi or something?
Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. It was stupid.
Then why are we doing any of this? This time on Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Oh, come on, this is nothing like Dungeon.
I can't believe my company's been stolen for like the 3rd time in a year. You'd think that after a while our stock would be affected by that, but it turns out no.
Yeah, you're not a very good boss, are you?
Take that back, Yugi.
Name one of your employees.
That's easy. Mokuba.
Yay! I'm an employee!
Okay, name another.
Sero Kaiba.
Alright, here we go.
Mr. Kaiba, we have a team on the ground transmitting the images from the Atlantean ruins. We should have them in the next few minutes.
Oh, right. The plot. Using this computer uplink, my men will have the Atlantean text to us in no time.
Fascinating. With these modern computer devices, you can replicate any image you desire. Back in my day, I would be forced to command my slaves to chisel pictures into a nearby wall.
These days, most artists expect to get paid, Pharaoh.
I did pay them. In exposure.
Attention isn't the same as money.
No. I mean actual exposure. They'd be out there in the desert for hours just drawing for me. The sun is a cold
Awesome
and
payment.
yet also very hot mistress. Triangulating the uplink. Atlantean text should reach you momentarily, Mr. Kaiba.
Oh no! I'm being attacked! By bikers, apparently!
By the patented petite patootie
Gee,
of
who would've guessed they were
Ptolemy.
bikers?
Those bikers are like everywhere, man.
Yeah, apparently Darts will spare you from being wiped out with the rest of humanity if you have basic knowledge of how a motorcycle operates.
We have the images. Now we don't have to go to the museum ourselves.
Shouldn't we
Sounds good to me.
check to see if your guys are okay?
Nah.
I'm glad we're not going to Florida, because now our
I
absurd
don't know that
near-death
dude's name.
experience on that train has been rendered a completely unnecessary waste of our time.
I also am glad that we are not going to Florida, as it means that we are not going to Florida.
We're receiving the files now. Loading the images.
Wait, aren't you in a moving vehicle in the desert? How do you have internet?
Turns out Duke doesn't just transmit music when he talks. He also generates a powerful broadband signal.
I'm bringing 4G back.
I'm afraid the quality of these images is much worse than I feared. Unless you clear them up, I can't read a thing.
Dude, didn't you find these carvings yourself? Why don't you have any pictures of them?
The field of archaeology moves so fast that I didn't have the time.
So in other words, it's because you're old and technology scares you. Great.
Are you one of those video games
Makes
the
sense.
kids are all raving about?
Yes, Professor. I am a video game. Beep, boop, and such. We'll meet you guys at the pier.
Which pier?
You know, the pier.
What pier? Where?
I'm really not sure how I can be more specific than that.
Okay. Bye, Pharaoh.
Yes. Goodbye. You?
Okay, does anyone know who the hell that was?
That settles it.
Because they seem to know who I am.
We have to go to Kaiba Corp.
I have no
It's the
idea who
only
these
place
people
we can
are.
enhance these images.
Now, come on. Surely it's not the only place we can do that.
Oh, like I'm sure any of you unemployed middle-class high school students has access to Adobe Photoshop.
I do.
Legally.
I mean, I know people who do.
Set course for Kaiba Corp's West Coast offices, conveniently located adjacent to everything else that's happening this season. Good thing San Francisco
Naturally.
isn't known for having a multitude of piers, or this place might have been hard to find. Take Rex Raptor and Alistair to the nearest medical facility. I'm feeling generous.
But sir, all local hospitals
Aren't
report
you a
their
good
troops
person?
full due to an unusual number of monster attacks the world over. We have perfectly good medical equipment here that we could...
Take them to a medical
facility. I'm feeling generous.
Yes, sir.
So are we just never gonna talk about the fact that we left Weevil Underwood's body in the middle of the desert? No remorse for that whatsoever? Okay, then.
Now that all the
I'm fine with
protagonists
it.
have arbitrarily united, it's time to go save my company from darts.
Let me come with you. I want to get that darts creep for what he did to my Yugi.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. What we must do is not something that can be undertaken easily. It is a dangerous task that will put our very souls to the test.
What are you going to do?
We are going to go get some photographs enhanced on a computer. It is our destiny.
I feel like
It's
that's
super
something literally
dangerous.
anyone could do.
And yet destiny chose me and Kaiba, and not you. So there. This isn't some kind of field trip, kid. But I guess you can tag along if you want.
I'm no kid.
Whatever you say, kid.
So long as your grandpa signs this
Hey,
form.
did anyone lose a kid? Because there's a kid here yelling at me in a kid voice about how much they love to be called a kid. Anybody? Okay, free kid right here. First come, first serve on the kid. Half price off kids in aisle 12.
Hey, Taya, let's go tell the police what's going on.
Tristan, what makes you think the police can help?
Taya, this is America. Everyone knows the justice system is super effective here.
Yeah.
Kaiba, where are we? A secret underground tunnel to my Kaiba Corp USA branch. This way we'll get inside undetected. Okay, but why are we sprinting? Because if I can't beat you in a card game, I can at least beat you in a race to the elevator. We'll call it a draw. Draw my ass, Yugi. Okay, fetch me
Maybe
a pen
later.
and paper and I'll draw a straight line on it.
And so then, after our friend lost his soul to a super buff guy who'd spent half his life living on a deserted island, we all decided to go to Florida. You see, there's a museum there where all of Professor Hawkins' research is, and the only way we could access it was by taking a train all the way to the East Coast.
Why didn't you just get someone to email the stuff to you?
Are you suggesting that there are massive plot holes in Taya's story?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's exciting, but when you really examine any part of her story for more than a minute, it all kinda just falls apart.
Okay, but wait, I'm almost at the part where we met two ghosts in the middle of
poking
the
holes in
California
everything.
desert who just happened to be related to the guy we're fighting. Oh god, you're right, it's all just bullshit, isn't it?
So, can I add you on Duel Links?
Sure, just text me your friend code and I'll add you later.
Okay, what's your number?
I gave it to you during Battle City. You took out your phone and you made a big deal about saving my contact info.
Right, yes. You're gonna have to give it to me again.
Did you seriously delete my... What the... Was that yet another friend of yours, Yugi?
You seriously think that was one of my friends?
It kinda looked like Joey.
You know, it might have been Joey.
Breaking stuff will fix it! If I'm right, we should be on floor 35, which is housewares and giant terrifying monstrosities that will eat your face!
Need some help, boy?
Rebecca, where are you?
Watching you guys. I've hacked into Kaiba Corp's mainframe and now I have access to all systems.
That is definitely what hacking looks like. A bunch of zeros and ones. This is so friggin' accurate.
So I could just push one little button and let you guys into the computer room, but you'd have to apologize for calling me a kid first.
Yugi, I think this kid
Never.
is trying to ask us something, but unfortunately I don't speak kid, do you?
I'm by a lot of things, but lingual is not one of them.
And I guess that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Opening the mainframe doors.
This giant computer is for some reason the only thing that can enhance photos, apparently. Computer, it'd be real nice if you
And it
could
looks like a
identify
mixing
me.
bowl.
Passive aggression detected. Douchey scowl acknowledged. Seto Kaiba identified.
Yep.
Welcome back, asshole.
Computer, reboot with backup system. See, look, all the screens went from red to blue. That means all the bad stuff in the computer is gone now.
I know nothing about computers, but that sounds about right.
These images from the museum
I
are
don't like a
extremely
blue
high
screen on the
quality,
computer.
So I had to bring them on the most futuristic storage hardware known to man. A 5.5-inch floppy disk.
I'm an ancient Egyptian pharaoh,
yeah.
and even I feel old right now.
Computer, analyze the Atlantean inscriptions and cross-reference with every known archaeological database. Or just draw the seal of Orichalcos on there, that works too.
What's it say, Gramps?
After its 10,000-year-long slumber, the black serpent will swallow the sun, and paradise will rule once more. It must be referring to Atlantis. By the come-hither glance of Cleopatra. Atlantis! It makes perfect sense. Wait, didn't we know
It's all
about Atlantis
related.
this whole time? Isn't that why you guys wanted to check out the museum in the first place? How is this new information in any way? Kaiba, sometimes I just like to blow off steam by reacting to obvious statements that everyone already knew about as though they were massive plot twists. Why don't you give it a whirl? Okay, I guess that could be fun. Hang on.
Sounds
that
fun.
insignia on the carvings. It's the same insignia used by the secret Illuminati-style organization that bought out my company. I thought Dots was the one who did that. And now I'm going to reveal who is in charge of that organization. I mean, it's obviously going to be Dots. Oh no! Yugi! The man in charge of the organization that has taken over my company, it's Darts! I can't believe what a twist this is!
See, now you see what it looks like.
Oh no! We have to get out of here! Oh look, I won the race to the elevator. How did that happen? Confound your elaborate trickery, Kaiba! This is exactly why I...
At least he waited for you.
...branch of my company. Are you frequently hunted by bloodthirsty monsters out here? If by monsters you mean shareholders, then yes. Hey Kaiba, wanna reenact
That
a
makes
scene
sense.
from Back to the Future Part 2? I'd rather throw myself off the roof. Righto. Suck it, monsters that are not dragons! Thank God for Microsoft Flight Simulator! Damn you, Microsoft Flight Simulator!
Oh no, the Dragon Jet.
Darts! You might have taken control of my company and blown up one of my buildings, but you weren't able to stop us from enhancing some photographs! So who's laughing now? Kinda seems like he would. It's totally him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bringing 4G back. Yeah. You other networks don't know how to act. Yeah. So if you're lonely and you wanna chat, yeah, just call Duke Devlin. There's an app for that. Yeah.
Nice. Gotta look for that app. Alright, so that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Episode number 78. Now, pulling up episode number 79. Yugioh or Yugioh Kiwami, however that's pronounced. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Previously on Friends.
Now we know where to find Darts. Let's just hope Wheeler doesn't do anything stupid like rush off to find him before we get back.
Hey guys, guess what I'm
Oh,
doing?
of course he's gonna do.
Popular Friends spin-off Joey.
Joey, stop running! There are bikers
Yeah,
everywhere.
super popular Friends
They'll
spin-off, Joey.
They'll attack you for displaying weakness.
What is that? I am Brooklyn confused. It's like
Now I get the joke.
You're only more aggressive and in your face.
It's so
So this is
slow
a
and
Joey-centric
avoidable.
episode,
Let's
huh?
run away in a panic. Tristan noises.
Hey, watch it! Good thing I'm riding a motorcycle, the safest vehicle in the...
I guess it wasn't that safe after all.
Tristan, a man is dead.
So just play Monster Reborn.
Tristan!
What?
He's gotta be in the graveyard before we could do that.
Oh, geez, you're right. How insensitive of me.
Damn you, Tristan.
Tristan noises.
Screw this running crap. I'm gonna attack. My Brooklyn accent gives me super strength.
Joey, no!
It's fine, Tristan. It's gone.
But you had to steal my catchphrase to do it. Is nothing sacred to you?
Sorry to burst your bollocks, mates, but I've got a date with the attractive blonde. Leave my Valentine alone, you creep. I wasn't talking about mine. Nobody calls me attractive and gets away with it.
Joey, wait! He might have been talking about me.
It's a good thing that every character
Yeah,
in this show
I
knows
doubt
how to
that.
ride one of these for some reason.
No, Joey! I guess it's true what they say. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself playing card games on motorcycles.
Yugi, Seto, you're back. Are you guys okay?
We were attacked by monsters and then I crashed another plane. So, you know, pretty average Friday. Wait, didn't we used to have more people in our group?
Yeah, we used to hang out with Miho, but then the creators decided that one girl was enough.
No, not that. Someone else. Someone cheerful and friendly who was always there for me.
What, like a pet dog or something?
You guys, Joey's gone.
Nailed
Just
it.
a-
Joey could be in serious danger. According to the
Oh,
local
yeah, pet dog.
Starts has summoned an army of
not a
orichalcos
furry, damn it.
the world over in order to harvest souls in preparation for the arrival of the Great Leviathan. Makes you wonder why he needs an army of bikers if he could have just done that the whole time.
Let's go save Joey. I'll drive.
Couldn't we just put up notices that say lost dog if found car owner? Kaiba, get in the trailer. That is the single most offensive thing anyone has ever said to me.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed, Wheeler.
Not sure I get that one.
Able to manage a bike without training wheels.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised too. That's the first time motorcycles don't have training wheels. Obviously, I knew that. Do they?
I suppose you'll be wanting to duel me on account of you deluding yourself into thinking you can make Mai like you again. Newsflash, Wankstain. She's way out of your league.
Well, yeah, she's an adult woman and I'm in high school. But aside from
Yeah.
that, what makes you think that she's in your league? You had to freaking brainwash her to even get her to talk to you.
Oh, here we go again. Look, Gov, we didn't brainwash your bird. She came to us of her own volition. What makes you think we had to hijack her mind to do that?
I don't know, maybe the fact that your entire plan revolves around either brainwashing people or taking their souls? That tends to set off a few alarms.
Well, if you fancy being Mai's one,
Well, sure, if you're gonna
by
use
all
logic.
means.
Let's do, dickhead. You got it, pal. And once I win, I'll prove that I was a better friend to Mai than you ever were by not involving her in any of this and assuming she doesn't feel the way that she says she's feeling. What a prick.
I've never ridden in a trailer before, Seto. This is fun.
Let's never speak of this to anyone.
This looks like a job for Tristan Taylor, Demon Slayer.
Go, obnoxious kill-stealing guardian.
That's a nice kill you got there. Be a shame if someone stole it.
Tristan, how the hell did you get separated from the group?
Beats me. A second ago I was with you, and then I was with Joey.
It's like you teleported or something.
Yeah, or something.
Weird.
They must never know my mutant power.
Okay, children, from now on, everybody uses the buddy system. When I say go, I want you all to choose a buddy and form an everlasting and inseparable bond with them till death do you part. Okay, go.
I picked Duke.
I wanted Duke.
I pick Yugi, but not the Yugi that isn't Yugi.
And I pick Kaiba.
I don't need your stupid buddy system. Not when I have my own buddy with me at all times.
Tell him, bro.
I am, of course, talking about technology.
Oh.
With Kaiba Corp's advanced satellite tracking system, I know where all my buddies are at all times.
How hard could it really be to find nobody?
Nice one, Yugi. In fact, it was so nice that I'm just gonna take my satellite tracking system and leave without telling you where Joey is.
Oh, come on, Kaiba. Let us use your expensive and highly invasive tech to find our stupid friend that you hate.
Oh, but how could my software possibly match up to the efficiency of the buddy system? Later, pot of dweebs.
Can't believe he wouldn't let us use his billions of dollars worth of software.
What a dick.
Have a go
Yeah.
at my first card. Sidekick Armor Head. You just summoned a monster with 0 attack points. Now you look really dumb. What's your monster again? An alligator with a sword? Well then, seems like we have a classic case of the pot calling
That looks
the
cool,
kettle a
though.
twat. I don't think that's the... Activating my spell card, Armored Gravitation. This allows me to call up to 4 level 4 armor monsters to the field, constructing my very own suit of armor. Oh yeah? Well, my alligator has a sword.
Okay.
My robot suit allows me a bunch of advantages. For starters, my heads-up display gives me constant updates on what's happening in the duel.
Hello, Valen. You are currently dueling Joey Wheeler.
You see? It just told me that I'm dueling you. You mean you didn't know that already? It also tells me the likelihood of you attacking me on your next turn.
Probability of opponent attacking 100%.
Why the heck would I attack you now that I know you made your last move assuming I would? Oh what, are you gonna let the odds tell you what to do? Since when has that ever worked? Valen's right. If I let the likelihood of success dictate my strategy, I wouldn't even have half the cards that are in my deck. I just gotta go all out and give it all I got, like always. Alligator sword! Attack his freaking life points directly, you freak! Sorry mate, you've activated me trap. Big bang blow! Automatically destroying all monsters on the field. Oh man, if only I'd been given some kind of indication that it wouldn't have worked. Poor a muppet.
Oh no.
Why are we just standing around? Joey's in danger. We gotta help him.
Tristan, you must chill. Rebecca is breaking into the Kaiba Corp satellite system as we speak. peek. She's an expert hacker, so I'm sure she'll find Joey in no time.
1111111. Darn it. 111112. Darn it. 111113.
The elegant
Care what
approach.
she's doing. I refuse to chill.
But Tristan, you must chill.
Never! I suppose you'll be wondering why
Tristan
I
has
signed
no
on
chill.
with dots in his lot. Not really, but I'm guessing there's a 100% probability that you're gonna tell me anyway. Too right, mate. It was
And he didn't need a heads-up display to do it.
Sprog. I swear, most of these words gotta be made up. I was dishing out lumps at some
Every
big
word is made
church
up.
when I learned a valuable lesson.
Valen, remember, whatever happens, you mustn't become an evil little shithead.
All right, mate.
Yugioh! Sorry to interrupt. We're with the local Yakuza, and we'll be using this church for one of our super violent video game style fight scenes later.
Please, Majima-san. Last time you somehow used one of our crucifixes as a makeshift baseball bat and broke all of our stained glass windows, insisting you'd hit a home run.
Well, it beats pachinko.
Try me on for size, you knob gobbler.
Valen, you mustn't become an evil little shithead.
Me dad used to tell me I should always listen to random nuns. Unfortunately, it was kind of hard to hear what she was saying over the sounds of her church burning to the ground.
Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2.
Well, he's becoming an evil little shithead.
I had to take it out on them. I had to become the one thing they always feared. An evil little shithead. They tried sending me to prison, but it turned out the prison was secretly owned by Dots, who was using it as a testing ground to find duelists strong enough to use the seal of Orichalcos. So once I took the souls
How's
of
that
all
for
the other
plot?
inmates, the man himself showed up to invite me to enlist in the army of the Orichalcos. At least I assume that's what he said. I won't lie, most of his language is lost on me. But hang on, surely you can't blame all of humanity for what a small group of criminals did to that church. Oh,
But of course he will.
But you're with the Orichalcos. Surely you want to wipe everyone off the face of the earth too. Sure I do. But it ain't because I think humanity's evil or something. That's ridiculous. Then why? Simple, man.
Because you're an evil
Just
little shit.
fucking hate people. Now watch as I activate the seal of Orichalcos. I am mad at you for both activating the seal of Orichalcos and for having the most reasonable motive for being evil so far.
Are you sure we're okay to just take one of these, bro?
Mukuba, it's just a sports
Yeah, just
car.
because he hates people.
$20.
Excuse me, do you have a receipt for this vehicle?
I don't know, do you have a receipt for that outfit? 'Cause you should probably return it.
Sick burn, Mokuba.
Are you boys here with your parents? Preferably your rich parents?
We're our own rich parents. Show him, Seto.
There, that should cover it.
I hope you get the part of the game show host you're trying out for.
Sure hope they left me a nice tip. I don't know what this means.
You know what, bro? This sure beats taking the bus.
What the hell is a bus?
Looks like my hardware just got upgraded to well hardware. Anyway, Wellard is British for tough. Oh, okay. Man, Valen's armor looks real dangerous. Good thing it's all a hologram. Stitch this, you git! Hey, jeez! Why do they even call them holograms? That didn't feel hollow at all. Fucking hell, what's going on? Ah, looks like you activated my plot armor trap card, which I have definitely always had, but has only ever come up this one time.
And will never come up again.
Complete. Probability of Duel turning into a bunch of anime robot bullshit, 85%.
And now I activate Red Eye's Transmigration! Joey's just become the single most badass character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing makes any
How
sense.
the hell did that happen?
Gundam Rage!
If my calculations are correct, Joey can be found at these coordinates. You should be able to locate him using this map.
Okay, Rebecca, you and your grandfather stay here.
Or, you know, look for explosions and fireballs and all that good stuff.
Will, for some inexplicable reason, try to find him on foot, even though time is obviously of the essence and Joey could move at any moment. Good idea, Pharaoh. This way you'll have no way to contact us and get updates on Joey's current location. I'm glad we all agree that my ideas are the best ideas.
I can't
Alright.
lose into a runt like Wheeler, but at least nobody I care about is here to watch me fail.
Valen, you absolute failure.
Oh, me and my big gob.
Dramatic hair flip. What the hell do you think you're doing? I told told you, Wheeler's ass belongs to me.
Don't you worry, Mai. I was planning to drop his ass any second now. You can pick it back up once I'm done with it.
Well then, you might want to look up.
Why, what's Gordon Bennett?
I am suddenly amazing at this game for some reason!
All right then, you damn sod. Have it, you wanker!
Why are men always fighting over me in robot suits? Is it something I'm putting out there?
Hold up, guys. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
It sounded like a huge explosion off in that direction. Maybe it was Joey.
Taya, this is America. Things explode here all the time. I'm sure if we stick to the plan of running together in a straight line, we are bound to find him.
Can I stop to pee first, guys?
Tristan, this is like your third rest stop. Did you drink an entire bottle of water before you left?
Well, I gotta hydrate, Yugi.
I can't watch. No matter who wins, I lose someone I care about. Joey, my old friend from Julius Kingdom, or Valen, the guy I might have had one entire conversation with. How am I supposed to choose between them? At least Joey isn't.
It's hard, isn't it?
Problem for once.
I activate Claw of Hermos and then I combine it with Big Bang Blow so that I can punch my way out of this problem.
Come and have a go if you think you're old enough!
Okay, now that's gotta be where Joey is.
We'll go check it out in a minute, Taya. First, let the Pharaoh try his plan of asking his cards what to do.
Tell me, trading card, where is Joey? Trading card?
Fuck if I know.
Card. Would it help if I brought you something that smelled like him?
You did it, mate. You've proved you're more worthy of Mai than I am.
Hello? Right here.
By beating another man in a trading card game. She's all yours, mate.
Again, right here.
I have
Yeah, that's messed up.
If the other guy has a suit of robot armor, make sure you also have another suit of robot armor that is better than his.
I'm glad that's over with. 1 love triangle is enough for this show. 2 was really pushing it.
Wait, love triangle? Oh, you mean between Yugi the Pharaoh and Taya?
Actually, I meant Yugi the Pharaoh and Kaiba. But now that you mention it, there's way too much lovey-dovey crap in this show for my liking. So I guess I'll have to take you out.
Are you gonna play the Seal of Orichalcos if I accept?
Immediately.
And if I beat you, will you be nice again?
I'll probably die.
Then clearly I have every reason to accept your challenge.
Oh my god! The Seal of Orichalcos! That must be where Joey is!
Taya, you must chill. It's probably just some random, unimportant person getting their soul taken. Maybe Tristan.
I'm right here.
Oh, sorry, Tristan, I keep forgetting.
That's okay, so do I. Oh man, I can't believe I gotta play 2 card games in a row. One of the most physically exhausting things a person can do. But I know I can do it. If not for myself, then for Mai. I summon a... Oh, never mind, losing consciousness.
Joey! Joey, no! He lost his soul. I instantly regret literally everything I was doing this season. What a strong arc for my character this was! And now, since I have rediscovered how much I care about Joey, I'm gonna leave him unconscious in this random back alley where nobody can find him. I'll be the best friend I can be, right after I make a quick stop for revenge.
Aha! There he is! And it only took us the better part of 3 full episodes to find him on foot.
Oh no! Joey! He's asleep! And it's only 8:30! His internal clock is going to be all messed up now!
Tristan, you must chill!
Yeah. Didn't I say that? Alright, so that was episode number 79. Yeah, sure. May Valentine having the most epic character arc ever, I guess? I don't know. Alright, moving on to episode number 80, Roof Raff. Yeah, so did Joey lose his soul just there? Does it count if there was no card game? No. Alright, episode number 80. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Attention, duelists! My hair is showing you what previously happened on Yugioh.
They took Joey's soul!
The Orichalcos claims yet another victim. I can only imagine the trouble Kaiba must be having.
Yes! Take
them all down, my blue eyes! Oh man, first I get a free car, and now I can summon a real blue eyes to fight on my behalf even when I'm not playing a card game. The only way this day could get any better is if Joey Wheeler somehow lost his soul.
Hey bro, there's still a few Orichalco
This day
slaves
is
left.
awesome.
Well, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, then you're probably not Seto fucking Kaiser. Attention,
Good point.
duelists! My hair is inviting you to watch what happened this time on Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't believe we lost Joey, one of the finest men I've ever met. I shall never forget the time when he said, "Nye."
Pharaoh, he said that like a million times.
And
I
that
will
is
never
why
forget
I won't
it.
forget it.
We can't hang around. Darts' henchmen could show up here any moment.
I'm not leaving my best friend in some back alley. We're taking him with us.
Tristan, how are we going to...
We'll carry him together. We'll prove that the bonds of friendship are strong enough to shoulder any burden, even literal ones.
You guys pick him up. I'm gonna go stretch my legs real quick, then I'll help out.
Okay, Taya, you grab that side
Okay,
and I'll
yeah,
just
I got
get
it
this
now.
part
Just
with...
Did he just friggin' ditch us?
Taya, the Pharaoh would never abandon us like that.
Suckers, consider yourselves ditched. Like I'd ever be seen carrying another person. Not in a million years.
He's a pharaoh, for crying out loud. And he's got the hair of a pro tag. They don't do that
Darts'
sort of thing.
headquarters are just a short sprint away from wherever Joey was, and from the looks of things, someone is already on their way down to challenge me. But I'm ready, and nothing is going to stop me from getting to Darts. My, I saw what you did to Joey. It's time to wait. Hold on. I'm very flattered, Mai, but I never make love before a card game, or after. The ideal time for lovemaking is during one. I wonder which floor I'm being taken to. Well, if every other anime in existence has taught me anything, most of the drama tends to happen on the roof. Nice of you to join me, Pharaoh. Raphael! I was half expecting to find Darts waiting for me up here. Master Darts would never stoop to such a level. Yeah, I guess it is asking a
roof.
lot to have some sort of direct interaction with this season's antagonist before I duel him. You probably met your old friend Mai on the way up. Of course, you may have struggled to recognize her without her soul. You solo
No, he
stole
recognized
the
her
soul
right
of one of the sole
right
remaining
away.
members of your whole soul-stealing society. Mai was weak. Without her soul, she serves our cause better than she ever did as a member of our ranks. Mai was one of the strongest duelists I've ever faced. Why, she even defeated Jean-Claude Magnum. And then nobody else ever after that. But she took out Jean-Claude Magnum, man! You claim to have a high opinion of your friend, and yet you couldn't even be bothered to carry her up here with you. What's wrong? Can't spare a shoulder to lean on? My shoulders offer two things only. Rolling them seductively at my opponents to confuse them during card games, and glancing backwards over them at my friends in a dramatic fashion. Not for carrying people. I wouldn't be seen dead carrying anybody. Fitting, then. As once I'm done dueling you, you won't be seen doing it alive, either. Technically, I've not been alive for several thousand years. Duel! Oh yes, duel.
When we catch up to the Pharaoh, I'm gonna give him a piece of my ass.
Don't you mean mind?
I know what I said.
She knows.
Zeko, stop the car. It's Taya and Tristan.
Mokuba, what are you guys
It's a
doing?
two-seater. They ain't got no room.
Dorkfest continues.
Actually, Dorkfest is in October.
Oh,
Was that really?
Look, Darts has hilariously possessed an army of rats in an attempt to subdue us.
Holy shit on a shit sandwich, except
Yeah, because that's hilarious.
Careful, you almost dropped Joey. We gotta get to safety. Also, don't tell anybody about how I just touched Joey, okay? This
Yeah, can't have
would be
that.
a good place to not talk about touching Joey.
And a good place to get away from rats who can climb anywhere.
Look, can everyone just stop talking about how I touched Joey? Get over it already. It was one time. Let's see if you learned anything about respecting your monsters from our last
Alright.
duel, Pharaoh.
Nobody respects their monsters more than I do, Raphael. So get ready because... Oh wait, hang on. Jax Knight, what are you even doing? You're clearly a whole inch out of formation. I thought we went over this in practice. By the gods, you make me sick with your constant failure to listen. You're worthless to me, Jack of Knights. So anyway, where was I? Oh yes, I
Total
sacrificed
respect.
my shitty, stupid Jack's Knights to summon the fabulous Karibo brothers. Behold as they cavort about in their entertaining manner. How am I even watching? That's some good cavorting, Karibo brothers. Now combine to form Curry Babylon.
Do the la 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 la.
Satan. Okay, now I think I understand why you don't respect your cards. Most of them are f***ing ridiculous.
Here we are at Darts' upscale San Francisco condo or whatever.
Let's hope we're not too late to see Raphael inevitably activate the
Seal of Orichalcos!
Jeez, Taylor.
Too late.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
come
So
on,
when
Taylor,
you
get your
use
head in the
Seal
game.
of Orichalcos, everything's hunky-dory. But when I do it, I'm just exposing my true nature as an inherently evil Egyptian pharaoh. Taking people's souls is one thing, but I draw the line at double standards. Unlike you, Pharaoh, I don't intend to use
I
the
agree.
Seal of Orichalcos to sacrifice my monsters. I intend to keep all of my monsters outside the graveyard for this entire duel. The GY. What? It's called the GY now. Why did they do that? It saves space for text on the cards. I didn't even know these things had text. Yes, soon they'll be abbreviating all the commonly used dueling terms. Imagine how ridiculous that would be. Now I S my KBs and send them to the GY in order to TS Curry Bandit to my side of the F. And with that, I'm fairly certain that we've exhausted every variation on that joke. No matter what you do, Pharaoh,
I'm sure you'll find more.
Destroy my Guardian Iatos. Hell, you can't even destroy my front line to get to her. And if you can take out my monsters, well, your fate is all but sealed. Oh, I see what's going on. This whole duel is a metaphor for your inability to accept that your family is dead. What? Yeah, see, you refuse to let any of your monsters go to the GY because you believe preserving the memory of your family as you knew them in life will make you stronger. When in actual fact, you are denying yourself the chance to mourn, and as a result, you've rooted yourself in the past, never
That's
allowing
deep,
yourself to move on from that tragic day when you were forced to replace your dead family with trading cards. You have no idea what you're talking about, Pharaoh. No, I actually really do. Accepting the mortality of those around you is an important step to becoming a more complete person. Just ask Kaiba. Why, just last season, he literally murdered his own father in order to move on.
It's true. I highly recommend it. A+ experience. It even worked for Mokuba. I miss Noah. Mokuba, you and your imaginary friends.
Look, you are reading way too much into this duel. These cards are not my family. In that case, you won't mind if I use my Dark Magician with my legendary dragon Timaeus in order to destroy Guardian Iatos. Mommy, no! I mean, Guardian Iatos, no! Raphael, if it helps, just think of this duel as an elaborate and extremely painful therapy session. No charge. You want pain, Pharaoh? Well, here's a card that'll provide plenty. Say hello to my Guardian Dread Scythe. By the knobbly knees of Ramses, what being of purest edge is this? You're right to be afraid, Pharaoh. My Dread Scythe is going to carve your monsters and your soul into tiny pieces. No! It's got a scythe! The deadliest farming implement known to man. For every monster that's in my graveyard,
That's terrifying.
GY,
Get the terms right, damn it.
in my graveyard, Dread Scythe gains attack power.
Oh, he's gonna be
Now,
stubborn.
I'm going to sacrifice all my monsters in order to make Dread Scythe the most powerful monster on the field. Wait, hold
did
on.
you
This
just
whole
say-
duel you've been adamant that you'll protect all your monsters, but I get rid of one of them and suddenly you do a 180 and decide to kill all of them yourself? Well, plans change. Plans change? You spent all our previous duel telling me what an awful person I was because I was willing to sacrifice my monsters. How is this any different? Look, not everything is so black and white. I guess I didn't realize that Orichalcos was Latin for giant f***ing hypocrite. Dread Scythe, destroy
Yeah.
this dark magician girl.
I'm with Yugioh on this one. Hypocrites piss me off.
Ah, magical pigeons! No one's ever been able to activate him.
I can't believe Yugi risked using magical pigeons. I mean, Exodia is one thing, but magical pigeons? Is he insane?
Magical pigeons turns Dark Magician Girl into a pigeon, and then next turn she changes back. But for now, She's a magical pigeon. And now I activate Underworld Sun.
What?
Wait, what's going on here? Is this more of your nonsense, Raphael?
Oh no! The Pharaoh and Raphael are stuck in there!
I hope this duel wraps up soon. I gotta get to Dorkfest opening ceremonies.
By the underrated
Dorkfest sounds fun.
Is the Prince of Egypt. Where are we? We appear to be in some sort of graveyard. GY. Look, no matter how many times you correct me, I am not saying that. I think I know where we are. This is a memory from my past. This is the first time I met darts.
And now you listen directly to me, baby Raphael. I am forming my very own Orcakamalose army, made up of bikers and whites. You don't need the white ones. Doesn't really matter. And I see great potential in you.
Oh.
Potential for doing.
Woof waff.
Zug? Oh, right. This is
Woof
before
waff.
I relearned
Yeah,
how to
that
talk.
ref.
But it seems that your thoughts still linger on your family.
I get that.
Way to unlock your potential is to forget about them, man.
Zug?
Oh yeah, well, if they really loved you, then they wouldn't be dead. You know what I mean? So time to let bygones be bygones. Agree to disagree. Hashtag self-care and join the family of the Orcakamalose.
You see, Raphael, Darts preyed on you when you were young and vulnerable, so that he could more easily brainwash you into doing his bidding. I don't know what you're talking about. Master Darts is a wise man who has treated me with nothing but respect.
Now, baby Raphael, go dig a hole in the ground with your bare hands, like the dog you are. Yeah, get in there. Scoop it good.
That's some kind of respect. Master Darts made me dig for hours, endlessly digging, until I finally unearthed my very own Orichalcos-style dual disc.
Ah, we gonna have a hilarious relationship, that we are, man.
Wait, how long ago did all of this happen? I don't know, 3 or 4 years? But Kaiba didn't invent the dual disc as we know it until Season 2 of this show. How is there just a bunch of random-ass dual discs buried in this random-ass graveyard? Random-ass GY. Don't you start.
Look, guys, they're back!
Yes, it appears we have
You
returned
said it.
from the backstory dimension or whatever that was. Just in time for me to activate Monster Reborn and bring back your Guardian Iatos on my side of the field. Mommy, no! I thought I was your favorite. I mean, that sure is a trading card you summoned. I clearly have no personal attachment to it. I combine Joey's Hermos with my Queen's Knight to form Goddess Bow. This gives Iatos enough attack power to combat your Dread Scythe. And every time she attacks, you are forced to lose card after card in order to protect yourself. Say farewell to your Guardian Iatos as she carries all of your internal pain into the heavens with her. This heavy-handed metaphor was brought to you by Dar, a subsidiary of Doi Incorporated. Raphael, now do you understand? Darts tricked you. He made you think you could heal your broken heart by killing every living thing on the planet, when it turns out the solution was not doing that thing. You're right, Pharaoh. And now all that
so
remains
obvious.
is for me to activate Soul Charge to summon all my monsters back from the graveyard, the GY, depleting me of all my remaining life points in the process. Raphael, no! What are you doing? I know. The seal of Orichalcos will take my soul. But I'm ready now. No, not that. I'm upset because you didn't let me make the finishing move. That's total BS, man. And after I lost to you before and everything. Monster card. Okay, this is also total BS. When I came back from the dead, I didn't get a chorus of heavenly music and a light show. My monsters, they've all returned to me in my final moments. You know, I'm just glad that my family wasn't here to see me join a cult that tried to murder everybody.
Raphael! We saw everything!
Oh dear.
But don't worry, we won't judge you. We'll leave that to God.
Mother, Father, I don't have the words to say how grateful I am. So instead, I'll just say, Zug Zug. Raphael, what in Osiris's name gives here? Why aren't you screaming and convulsing in agony? My soul, I think I still have it.
Maybe because Raphael was able to accept the flaws within himself, the Orichalcos spared him.
Or maybe the real seal of Orichalcos was the friends we made along the way.
God damn it! I knew that girl's friendship speeches were gonna kill me one day.
This is why I hate coming to San Francisco.
Mr. Kaiba, we're here to retrieve you.
Look, it's
It's one of my many omnipresent flying helicopters.
Everybody get on board before we get totally smushed.
Roland, inform all the other passengers to stop talking about how I touched Joey.
Where's Pharaoh?
Better not tell anyone I did this for you, all right? Because if I hear even one word about I can see my pyramid from here. Why, the Egyptian reference of some other Egyptian reference. Raphael, what are you doing? Take this. That'll take you to darts. Pharaoh, I'm sorry I misjudged you, but more than anything, I'm sorry for beating you in a children's card game. Well, you know, we really don't need to bring that up right now. I mean, I really owned you. It wasn't even close. Raphael, can we please move on? Just a very one-sided duel, really.
Alright, just let him die.
Behind my ear. Oh no! Raphael! Come back!
Pharaoh, we came back for you! Quick, jump on board!
I'm just here for the food.
Raphael, I can't believe I lost my shoulder virginity to you.
Look, guys! Darts' headquarters collapsed, and there's something else on the inside!
It looks like the evil building was hiding another, even more evil building inside itself.
Yeah, that's a hell of an evil building.
Unnecessary plot twist.
Hey, look! Something's moving down there.
It's a good thing I'm so buff, or that fall would have killed me.
He's got literal plot armor on. How about that? I thought plot armor only extended to main characters, but whatever. He had to have used something to survive that. And May, too. Alright, so that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episodes number 78, 79, and 80. Alright, as always, the links are in the description below. Be sure to support Little Crevo. And I'm going to end this one here. Until next time. Take care. Bye.